In the dimly lit sparring room of the ship, Stone and Glitch engaged in a vigorous bout of combat. The rhythmic clashing of their bow staffs echoed through the metallic chamber as they executed precise movements, reminiscent of ninja monks from Earth. Each strike and block were met with a fluidity that spoke to their honed skills. Mira, with her human agility, moved gracefully, twirling her staff to parry Glitch's calculated strikes. Meanwhile, Glitch, with his robotic precision, adapted to Myra's movements, anticipating her strikes and countering with mechanical finesse. As the sparring continued, Synthara's artificial voice interjected from the ship's intercom.
Are you two done flailing about like cosmic jesters? Some of us have more important matters to attend to.
Mira, catching her breath, shot a glance at the ship's ceiling intercoms.
We're training Synthara. It's important for staying sharp.
Synthara, in her typically rude manner, retorted.
Sharpness doesn't seem to be helping the crew's interpersonal dynamics. Perhaps you should focus on that instead.
Mira rolled her eyes, but Glitch chimed in with a mechanical chuckle.
Synthara, you could use some combat training yourself. Maybe it would help you loosen up a bit.
Synthara, with a hint of annoyance, replied.
I don't need to loosen up, and I certainly don't need advice from a glitchy robot and a human with a stick.
The ship's internal tension mirrored the sparring match. With most of the crew still getting to know each other and cramped into the ship, they needed some serious downtime. Vortex, meanwhile, was sitting in the cargo bay smoking what you could call space weed, had been sensing the growing discord, so after a few good puffs he decided to intervene. He made his way to the captain's quarters where Gralkon was brooding over a star chart.
Captain, we need supplies and a job. I've got a lead on a space hub, a former Federation port now running independently. It's massive and we might find what we need there.
Gralkon, considering the proposal, spoke with a gruff tone.
Supplies are dwindling and the crew's morale is sinking. Fine, we'll head to this hub. But we need to stick together and keep things from falling apart, Vortex.
Vortex, with a nod, acknowledged the captain's concerns.
Agreed. Let's get the crew focused and I'll arrange to get docking codes. Let's make the most of this opportunity.
Synthara set a course for the independent space hub, I guess.
Finally, a decision that doesn't involve swinging sticks around.
Vortex and Gralkon looked at each other with a shrug of confusion. The ship glided through the cosmic expanse, steadily approaching the massive independent space hub. Tensions among the crew had escalated during the journey, fueled by differing opinions in the confined quarters of the ship. As they neared the colossal port, the crew members found themselves at odds, each with their own agendas. In the common area, the crew were sitting eating the small amount that is left in the pantries. Mira, the only crew that actually eats meat, not having any meat to eat in weeks.
I can't wait to have a giant steak or any space cow for that matter.
So uncivilized.
You're telling me, Vortex is lucky I didn't try and eat him.
Mira, with a smirk on her face, looks over at Vortex as he turns to her wide-eyed.
You probably wouldn't taste very good anyways.
Most of the crew have never met a human, let alone knew what they ate. All they knew was that they eat meat, and all kinds of meat at that, especially these things they called eggs, an unfertilized embryo of a small animal, or something like that. Myra's comment only hastened the need for everyone to get off the ship. Synthara, still managing the ship systems, voiced her disdain over the intercom.
It's a miracle we haven't torn ourselves apart yet. Maybe the space hub will serve as a much-needed distraction for all you messed-up beings.
Vortex, with a charismatic but somewhat strained demeanor from Myra's comment and probably the large amount of space weed he smoked earlier, tried to address the crew.
All right, everyone, we're approaching the hub. Let's put our differences aside and focus on getting what we need. Once we're resupplied, we can reassess our situation.
However, Gralkon, the towering captain, seemed lost in thought, contemplating the future of the crew. The atmosphere remained tense as the ship docked at the sprawling space hub.
Let's all meet back at the ship before third orbit.
Finally some peace and quiet.
In the vibrant labyrinth of the spaceport, where shadows danced among the neon lights, the crew of the starship embarked on their separate quests. Each step, a testament to their individual desires, led them deeper into the pulsating heart of the spaceport. Vortex, his Aqua tendrils trailing behind him like ethereal ribbons, wove through the throngs of revelers towards the intoxicating allure of the entertainment district. The promise of lucrative opportunities and the warmth of a concubine's embrace beckoned him forward. Glitch, the humanoid robot adorned with intricate Celtic designs, wandered with purpose through the local workshops, his curiosity for technology a constant companion on his journey. Mira makes her way to the first carnivorous restaurant she could find and sits down and slams a pile of her galactic funds on the table. As she starts ordering relentlessly off the menu, the extraterrestrial server starts waving over other co-workers to help with the crazy human's outrageous appetite. Captain Gralkon, a towering figure of fluffy white fur, navigated the shipyard with determination, his keen eyes scanning the horizon for the precious supplies needed to mend their battered vessel. As the crew dispersed into the labyrinthine streets of the port, a sense of unease lingered, a subtle undercurrent beneath the veneer of bustling activity. Meanwhile, in the depths of the entertainment district, Vortex found himself ensnared within the seductive embrace of a bustling brothel. Amidst whispered promises and fleeting caresses, rumors of an underground auction that had a human from another part of the galaxy ignited his curiosity, knowing Mira would probably be just as intrigued to see another human as they were sparsely spread throughout the galaxy. He contacts her on the comm channel.
Hey, Mira, you there?
Vortex's voice crackled over the comms, anticipation lacing his words. Silence greeted his inquiry, a void echoing with unanswered questions. He contacts Gralkon.
Gralkon, any word from Mira?
Vortex's desperation tinged his tone, a flicker of concern in his eyes.
No, are you sure she's not just ignoring us? She was pretty heated when we left.
Across the expanse of the port, Glitch immersed himself in the symphony of clanking machinery and whispered secrets. Amidst the labyrinthine corridors of the workshops, his metallic form seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy, a testament to his insatiable curiosity. Glitch's optic sensors flickered with interest as they landed on a peculiar trinket wobbling in the slight airflow amidst a merchant's cluttered stall. With calculated interest, Glitch approached the merchant, his metallic frame exuding an aura of as he walked up.
What do we have here amidst the chaos of your wares?
Esteemed customer. That there be a rare find indeed. A relic from the forgotten corners of the galaxy, it is.
Fascinating. Pray tell, what tales does this artifact whisper to you amidst the cosmic void?
Tales are plenty, my discerning friend. They say it possesses the power to unlock the secrets of the stars themselves.
Glitch's processors whirred with skepticism, yet his interest remained piqued.
An intriguing proposition, indeed. Yet, I am a creature of logic and reason. What proof do you offer of such lofty claims?
None other than the word of a humble merchant, my astute companion. Yet, in your hands, its true potential may yet be unlocked.
Very well, merchant. Your words intrigue me. Let us strike a bargain worthy of this artifact.
And so, amidst the flow of cosmic energies, a deal was brokered. And right at that moment Gralkon was on the comms.
Glitch, Vortex, meet me at the shipyard. We may have an issue.
About an hour prior to the crew all starting to wonder where Mira was amidst her silent responses. After Mira finished a meal big enough to feed a small army, her fiery locks shimmering in the ambient light of the busy walkways made her way to a weapons facility interested in honing her skills within the low-gravity shooting range. Little did she know that shadows lurked amidst the weightless dust particles. With each shot fired, her concentration deepened, her mind attuned to the rhythm of battle. Suddenly, a subtle prick pierced the fabric of her consciousness, a fleeting sensation brushed aside amidst the chaos of her training. Yet, as the tranquilizer coursed through her veins, darkness descended like a shroud, ensnaring her in its cold embrace. Unseen eyes watched from the shadows, their gazes alight with greed and avarice. To them, Mira was a prized commodity, a rare specimen coveted by the highest bidder in the clandestine markets of the underground and the cosmos. In the dark underbelly of the galaxy, where shadows danced to the tune of whispered secrets, humans were a rarity, a prized treasure coveted by those with nefarious intentions. Their strength and endurance were legendary, forged in the crucible of a bygone era when humanity reigned supreme among the stars. As consciousness slipped away, Mira found herself ensnared in the tangled web of fate. For Mira Stone was not one to yield to the whims of fate. In the depths of her soul, the flames of rebellion burned fierce, a beacon of defiance against the tyranny of oppression. And so, as darkness swallowed her whole, the alien thugs moved in to collect their prize. Back at the shipyard, Gralkon and Glitch meet up, and soon after Vortex wanders into the shipyard along with his newfound friend.
Well, look who's here. Vortex, and who is your new friend you brought along with you?
Indeed, meet my newfound companion. This lovely lady here is Synthara.
Pleasure to meet you both.
Synthara, a pleasure to meet you too. I am GL1TCH, but you can call me Glitch. Vortex tells us you might have some info on our missing friend.
Yes. Vortex has been quite the charming companion. But forgive my curiosity, what is going on with your friend?
We're on the hunt for Mira. Seems she's gone missing, and as normal as it is for her to randomly disappear, we feel something may be wrong.
We suspect she's caught up in the underground trade market.
Synthara, her eyes widening.
Yes, the slave trade. A dark corner of this spaceport indeed. I have acquaintances in those circles. Connections that could prove invaluable.
Connections, you say? Pray tell, Synthara, how might these connections aid us in our quest?
The underground trade hub operates on whispers and favors. With the right words, spoken in the right ears, we could find ourselves with access to places others dare not tread. I suspect this is where we might find your friend.
It's risky business delving into those shadows. But if it means finding Mira, I'm willing to entertain any avenue.
Agreed. We'll need all the help we can get.
Then let us not dally, my friends.
Glitch, can you take these ship parts back to the ship and use our locator beacons to meet back up with us?
Not a problem, I'll see all of you soon and good luck.
With newfound resolve, the rest of the crew set their sights on the murky depths of the underground trade hub, guided by the whispered promises of alliances forged in the dark corners of the spaceport.